Hello and welcome back. In today's session, we will be talking about a very important aspect of a business called core competency. Sometimes you wonder when we do a comparative study of companies which are offering similar kind of products, which company product to use. For example, let's say you're hungry and you want to have a quick meal, and therefore you think instant noodles will do the job. So if you have opted for an instant noodle, which are the brands that comes to your mind? You may identify brands like Maggi. You may identify another rival brand, Sunfeast Yippee, or it may be Horlicks Foodles, or it can be many other brands. But what makes one brand stay ahead of the rest? What makes a one particular brand to outsmart all its rivals? What does it take to be the number one in the segment in which the brand operates? If I ask you a question, of all the instant noodle brands that are available in the market, what makes Maggie ahead of its competitors? Well, there are various reasons. And these reasons that puts a brand or a company ahead of its competitor can be termed as core competencies. The core competencies of a business are the central skills or resources that give it an advantage over its competitors. The concept of core competencies come from the marketing strategist team, CK Prahlad and Gary Hamlin, who defined the concept in the core competence of the corporation, their 1990 Harvard Business Review article. According to Prahlad and Hamel, a core competency should allow the company to access a wide variety of markets, something which is quite evident in the case of Maggie, because Maggie is not just a significant player in Indian market, but in majority of the markets, in majority of the countries, Maggie has a strong foothold. Maggie has a strong brand positioning. Of course, it faces stiff competitions in some of the South Asian markets, but barring them, Maggie stands apart from its competitors. So definitely its core competency is helping Maggie to access wide variety of markets. Not just that, according to Prahlad and Hamlin, core competency should benefit potential consumers. And most importantly, a core competency is something which is extremely difficult to imitate by competitors. So, core competencies example include exceptional quality control, quantifiable lower costs, and expertise in a unique specialization. Therefore, if you have to define core competency in a very simple way, then you can probably refer this definition given in the slide that core competencies are the factors that separate your business from your competitors. So therefore, I'm sure when most of the companies, when they commence their business, they always try to develop a core competency. And I want you to think of any brand that comes in your mind and just reflect upon what is the core competency of that brand that differentiates itself from its rivals. For example, when we talk about Apple, so how does Apple stands out from its competitors? What makes the products of Apple unique and special? How does it outsmart its competitors? So therefore, definitely we can say that innovation and brand name are the core competencies of Apple. Apple's two major competencies includes its ability to come up with cutting edge technology products. Apple always has presented its products as products that sets trends for others. Apple has been a trend-setting brand, a pioneer in innovative features, design, development, and has always stood for a very strong brand image. So this is what makes Apple completely different from its rival. Therefore, core competencies can be defined as factors that are rare, that are challenging for the competitors to imitate, and offers superior value to customers. Apple products, customer perceive it very positively as they are totally different and unique. And most importantly, Apple brand stands for social status. It stands for prestige. And both these aspects offer superior value to customers. So therefore, it is very important that as an organization, you should always focus and work to adapt the core competencies to ensure that you stay ahead in the competition. But what are some of the broader examples of core competencies? Because we just identified two. A brand name can be a core competency, a strong brand image. Innovation can be a core competency, but there are other core competencies as well. One of the core competency is also buying power. Some companies use their immersive buying power as a key core competency, using their large influence to outbuy competitors and increase their market share. Company culture can also be a core competency. So you can cultivate a healthy, thriving company culture by prioritizing high salary, great benefits, and effective human resource management to appeal to job seekers and give your company a strong reputation in the marketplace. Something which Google does. Quite often, Google comes in one of the top five employers in the world. So therefore, since Google offers a very strong culture, a very conducive work environment to work, it is able to attract the best talent in the world. And when best talent is working for your company, obviously your company will stay ahead of your competitors. The third core competency can be customer service. Yes, this is the area where most of the brands are very particular about. Offering a friendly and honest customer experience is a common core competency and one that relies on the team members with strong interpersonal skills and communication skill can definitely offer a great customer service. So a great customer service will help you to win customers' hearts. It will ensure that the customers repeat the purchases, and most importantly, it will make the customers very loyal. The third aspect of core competency can also be decision making abilities. If you have a company, and imagine if your company could boost that it is particularly adaptive and willing to use creative thinking, problem solving, and strategic planning to find effective solution and aim for continuous improvement. So therefore, by committing yourself to continuously improve, and this should show up in most of your decisions. So whenever you hold strategic meetings, you should emphasize that all the decisions taken by the company should result in an improvement process. Another core competency can also be design. You can use the superior and distinct design of your core products as a central element of your business model to appeal to customers in crowded market. That is something which some of the mobile phone makers do. Oppo and Vivo has always focused on elegant designs that usually attracts a lot of customers. Lower cost can also be a core competency. And this is something which is extremely important, especially in a developing market like India, where customers are highly price sensitive. So this is one of the most basic core competencies. Keeping prices of the products low is a major draw for customers in many markets. Organization, the way the things are departmentalized, the way the things are structured, the way the business organization operations are carried out is what defines an organization. So organization can also be defined as a group of people coming together to achieve a common goal. So therefore, what here an organization does is that it can use skills, it can also use resources, time management, teamwork, and project management to gain an edge over disorganized competitors. So this also can be a competitive advantage. Another competitive advantage can also be a partnerships. Your company could aim to leverage strategic partnership. For example, your business strategy can focus on partnership with companies in the supply chain to allow you to get your products to customers more efficiently. So sometimes mergers, joint ventures, strategic alliances, memorandum of understanding with other partners can help you to operate more efficiently. Quality control in the markets where many companies privilege quantity over quality, a company can emphasize stellar quality control to provide uniquely well made products. And this is something which Toyota does. Even though Toyota faces cutthroat competition, but its products are well perceived amongst the buyers, amongst the customers, because Toyota has always offered superior quality products. Standardization. So many large companies promote their fine-tuned standardization, emphasizing on consistency and reliability as key competencies. Especially if you're a company which is into services, it's very important to focus on consistency and reliability. So these are various core competencies. Remember, this is not a comprehensive list, but just some of the examples that can be considered as core competencies. Right now, let's also reflect on some of the core competencies of well-known companies. Right, let's talk about Netflix. So, what are the core competencies of Netflix? One of the core competencies of Netflix, I would say, is innovation because its focus is one continuous improvement, and that includes its recommendation system that creates user engagement. So when we look at the interface of different OTT platforms, the interface of Netflix is totally different. It's totally immersive and very well organized, something which is unique. So you can easily say that the interface is of Netflix because the interface, the content organization on its platform is quite innovative. Another important competency, core competency of Netflix is also the brand equity. So Netflix has strong brand recognition and word of mouth marketing that has been its base for years. And this is why it enjoys great penetration across numerous markets. Even before Netflix could come to India, right, people were aware of Netflix because that's the kind of reputation it holds across the globe. So Netflix did not spend a lot of money on marketing and advertisement because Netflix is already a global brand and many people in India were already aware of the kind of content what it offers in various global markets. Another element which can be considered as the core competency of Netflix is the product mix, the kind of variety of content that it offers on its platform. The company's large user base is actively engaged in watching close to 15,000 titles that are available in 30 languages across several different segments. It also heavily invested in producing original content for both Eastern and Western audiences, even in India also. In India, Netflix makes content in different languages, considering the diversity and the kind of variety of languages that people speak here. Let's talk about McDonald's now, something which you are familiar with, something which you have obviously tried as a customer. So McDonald's maintained its competitive advantages because of global brand awareness and its positive brand image, which can't be substituted. And then there is its portfolio of trademarks that are largely protected and have been effective in saturating many worldwide markets. the core competency of Starbucks, which is also a very renowned quick service cafe chain, includes its product mix, which is top quality premium products, and product differentiation strategies have developed its unique culture. Another core competency is customer service. Not only does this include maintaining clean facilities, but it also includes its unique Starbucks experience, which has led to a growing cult following. And also from the perspective of human resource management, Starbucks has strong value system. Its value of human resources helped it build strong relationship with international suppliers and vendors in a way that aligns with its business strategy. So therefore, it's very important for any business organization to develop a core competencies that will keep itself ahead in the market. So core competencies will help an organization to be the best from the rest. So with this, we will conclude today's session. I'll see you soon with another new topic.